अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हाउ आर यू एवरीवन? आई होप कि आपका हफ्ता अच्छा गुजरा हो और आपको ये वीडियो खुशहाल और अच्छी सेहत में पाए। आज मैं आपसे बात करना चाहती हूँ एक ऐसे केस की जिससे हमारा शायद डायरेक्ट इन्वॉल्वमेंट ना हो, बट वी कैन गेन अ लॉट ऑफ लेसन्स फ्रॉम इट. There are a lot of Asian parents that work hard, their children work hard, children study very hard, and they go abroad, sometimes even on scholarships. And the parents have such dreams attached to what their children will achieve and what that will mean for the entire family in terms of progress, in terms of financial progress, and growth in society and respect. ऐसी एक story है which I want to share with you. This is about an Indian national called Preet Vikal. Preet Vikal was a scholarship student, an Indian scholarship student that came to the UK to study. Imagine the work that he must have put in and the work that must have gone in from his entire family in terms of sacrifices and work to get him to the UK. Preet has been sentenced to 6 years plus in prison in the UK. क्या हुआ, क्या किया उसने जो उसके साथ ऐसी एकदम से उसकी किस्मत बदली, and from being a star scholarship student he went to being in a UK prison. That is what I want to talk to you about today. At Desi Plus, we take great pride in bringing to you stories which have lessons that we can all benefit from and learn from, and this is one such lesson. On the night of June 3rd last year, Preet was convicted of having raped a girl. He did not know this girl. In fact, there was no reason that we can decipher from what we know of what led him to such an action. Here are the facts. Preet and the girl in question went out on the night of June 3rd to a pub or a bar. वो एक दूसरे को जानते नहीं थे, दोनों अपने अपने दोस्तों के साथ थे. On the way back, the girl in question got separated from her friends. Later, it was very damning CCTV evidence that showed Preet carrying her home on his shoulders, drunk and intoxicated. He even had time or made time to take a picture with her in his house, tied up. Imagine. It is this CCTV footage that led to his conviction of rape and a sentence or so of over 6 years. Now, the thing is, the law, especially in countries like the UK, is very, very strong. There are cameras everywhere. There is high surveillance and a lot of monitoring. And you really cannot get away with any kind of a crime. And that is why it is important to stop and think. We don't know, and we may never know what led to a normal person committing a heinous crime like this and doing stuff such as taking picture with a tied up, inebriated woman who was not even in her senses. But it happened, and as a result of it, a student, a child, a son that was perhaps, he was the apple of his parents' eye, and they must have had such dreams for him. He is now in prison for over 6 years. Once his sentence finishes, he will be deported back to India, his country of residence. अब इसके अंदर सबक ये है कि हम सबको चौकन्ना रहना है, ध्यान से law को respect करना है. We must never think that we are above the law, and we must always respect the law of the land where we have chosen to live. Otherwise, it can often come with very, very strong fallout and consequences for us, and then those consequences will stay with the person and their family for a long time to come. With that serious lesson, I leave you today. Until next time, thank you and bye.